Now today I'll be discussing one of the best songs of the 80s. I'm sure you've heard of it, Don't Stop Believing by the band Journey.
Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling.
Coming to you from a basement studio somewhere down under. It's the 80s Show with Australia's Retro Man. On tonight's show, Retro Man discusses one of the best songs of the 80s, Don't Stop Believin' by Journey. Well, what are we waiting for? Lights, camera, Retro Man.
G'day viewers, Retro Man here and welcome to the 80s Show. Now today I'll be discussing one of the best songs of the 1980s. I'm sure you've heard of it. It's the rock anthem Don't Stop Believing by the band Journey. Now this song was from Journey's 7th studio album Escape, and it came out in 1981. And this song has had a new lease of life in recent years.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world.
Now this inspirational track contains dynamic vocals by Steve Perry,
Somewhere in the night.
amazing guitar solos, and one of the greatest opening keyboard riffs in music history. It's just an astonishing song how it all came together, and it was constructed in such an unconventional style. In fact, the song runs about 4 minutes 10 seconds, and it's about 3 minutes 20 before the chorus Don't Stop Believing even kicks in.
Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling.
It's one of those songs, it's unconventional in structure, but it's amazing in execution. Now, I can tell you a very interesting tale about the origins of this song, and it dates back to the early 80s, and we've got a guy called Jonathan Cain. He's a keyboardist who actually joined Journey just prior to the recording of the Escape album and the subsequent Don't Stop Believing song. Now, this guy was a struggling artist in Hollywood, and he had a conversation with his dad, and he was thinking about giving up and going back home. And his dad said to him, "Look, stay the course and don't stop believing." And hey, when he joined with Journey in 81, he brought that inspirational conversation into the studio, and this became the special ingredient that gave birth to the song Don't Stop Believing. Now the song might be unconventional in structure, but it resonates with everyone because it's a song about belief. It's a song about believing in your dreams, following your heart, and never giving up. That's what it's about, and it resonates strongly, purely, and Steve Perry does a magnificent job. He's that binding element that keeps it all together, that strong vocal, that astonishing sound.
Don't stop believing. Hold on, you step to your feeling.
Now, a legendary piece of trivia about this song is that it was actually recorded in Fantasy Studios in Berkeley, California in one take. It took only one take to create this masterpiece. And guess what? It wasn't even a number one hit at the time. I think it ended up, let's see, if my memory serves me correct, it was number 8 on the mainstream rock charts, and it came in at number 9 on the Billboard Top 100. So it never made it to number 1. So yes, that number 1 spot was elusive, but the song became one of Journey's most famous tracks and most beloved songs by fans, and it's just lived on. And in the 2000s, it had something of a rebirth. In fact, in that final season of The Sopranos, that classic TV show, Don't Stop Believing came on in the final season. And then all of a sudden, the song had a new lease of life. It was downloaded over 2 million times on iTunes. And then 2 years later, Glee, in their very first episode, their pilot episode, the cast came together and did a rendition of Don't Stop Believing, and it charted even better than Journey's 1981 version. So the song just keeps living on. In fact, the rock musical Rock of Ages, that stage show, they decided to incorporate that song in their finale. And then after that, Tom Cruise came out with the Rock of Ages, the big screen film, and on the stage at the end you see Tom Cruise, Julianne Hough, Alec Baldwin and others, Russell Brand, etc., performing the song on stage in the finale of the movie. So this is a song that just continues to live on. The 80s aren't dead. Don't Stop Believing just continues. Now, when it comes to reality TV, these singing programs like American Idol and X Factor, it's become a favourite. Contestants are always trying to do their own rendition of Don't Stop Believing. And it's also become one of the most popular karaoke songs of all time. I think the message of the song is don't stop believing, so therefore they think that they can reach those vocal highs of Steve Perry. They may not be able to do that, but in the true essence of the song, Don't Stop Believing, they try, they go for it. That's how inspiring it is. So when it comes to best songs of the 1980s, Don't Stop Believing is definitely one of them. Yes, Steve Perry's vocals live on, and the band Journey lives on through this song. It's had a remarkable life. I mean, the 80s never go away, do they? And this song just continues to resonate with its message, its inspiring message of believing in yourself, following your dreams, and following your heart. That's Don't Stop Believing from Journey's Escape album in 1981.
Don't stop.
Now it's over to you guys. Do you think Don't Stop Believing is one of the best songs of the 1980s? Share your memories of this song and the band Journey in the comments below, because I want to hear about it. Yes, Journey is an amazing rock band, and this song just keeps living on. Man, don't stop believing. That just about wraps it up, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure. This is Retro Man, living the dream, 80s style. Stay gold.
Thanks for watching. Retro Man will return faster than a boomerang and with vocal dynamics just as intense as Journey's Steve Perry. Please subscribe and good night, viewers.